Whoa! Yeah, hi guys, it's Andreas, Sonic Mainliner, and this is Final Finds 100 and something. It's the 31st of January, so this is the year's end. I usually around this time of the year, or a bit earlier than that actually, I would have done a video with the best stuff that I bought this year, the previous year basically. But this year, I don't know if you have been following me, but yeah, I had to move three times. So yeah, buying albums was not, vinyl was not sort of the priority. So yeah, I haven't bought that many this year, so I missed out on a lot of things that are of interest. And it's not that I haven't been listening to music. I have been listening to music, and a lot of it, and I am aware of most of the albums are appearing in year-end lists, but I'm not a reviewer, so I cannot do like a needle drop kind of thing where Anthony Fantano is talking about this album. This is not the purpose of this vlog, if you like. It's more about me showing you, physical albums, whether things that I actually bought. Yeah, and telling you if I like it or not, and maybe inspire you to buy it, or look it up, or whatever the case may be. Anyway, so this video is Vinyl Finds. I will show you some records I bought recently, and some CDs as well, and I will show you some of the really standout releases from last year, in my opinion. Yeah, as I said, things that I actually own physically, so if that makes sense. First of all though, as per usual, we start off with what's playing in the background. Now, this being Vinyl Finds, I will show you a CD, but this is a special one actually. I'm very happy because it just arrived. I am familiar with the music, but because you can stream it on Spotify, but this is a special edition of this music. So this is it. This is a box set, as you can see. It's called Ceremony, and it contains 3 CDs. Open it thusly, and here you can get 3 CDs, not much else, from an artist called, it's a project rather than an artist, called Ulan Kol. It's 3 CDs, 1, 2 and 3. These can be bought individually. I mean, you can find them, it's no biggie. But yeah, these were released fairly recently, I would say around between, it doesn't have any dates here, and I don't remember what the actual date of release was. But anyway, these were released between 2010 and 2015, alright? Or thereabouts. Ulan Kol is a multi-instrumentalist, a guitarist mainly. He has worked with Thuya and other sort of noisy psychedelic bands. And here, in these CDs, you get this sort of cosmic, psychedelic, guitar-driven improvisation. By improvisation, I don't mean like, like jazz improv, where it's a little bit all over the place. It's more like, improvised tracks, just, lay some, chords or whatever, and then play stuff over it, over, a lot of, feedback and what. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but it's really good. And this edition of these releases, called Ceremony, came out in this wooden box, and there are 75 of these made. I doubt there are more than 75 people interested in his music, or getting the special edition, but it is really good. If you're into psychedelia, check this guy out, Ulan Kol. This is how you write it. Ulan Kol 1, 2 and 3. My favorite one is 2, but they're all really good, so I had to get this. Yeah. So yeah, a CD. Oh my god. If you're offended, Sorry about that. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we're talking about music, right? So, you know, there's another CD. There's 2 more CDs actually that I'm going to be showing you. Vinyl Finds, yeah. Dislike, yeah. Hard dislike. So, yeah, this is an album that I was inspired by the VC to get. Jack Bruce. I don't think that you need a lot of introduction. This is, when was it? Is this his second album? Anyway, Jack Bruce, bassist. He was in Cream, yeah. And this is sort of a jazzy kind of album. I didn't expect that. I saw this for like £3, and I've seen it a lot on the VC. Well, not on the VC, but you know, on the different sort of pages I'm subscribed to. So I found it for the £3, and I was like, you know what the hell, why not? I'll get that. And yeah, it's really, really good. I really enjoyed that, and it sounds really nice as well. I don't know how the vinyl sounds, but the CD sounds really good. And yeah, you get John McLaughlin here, which, you know, it's one of the people that I do know, and yeah. So yeah, jazzy, improvised sort of stuff, and yeah, it's really, really good. And the last CD, I promise, well, I won't promise, but a friend of mine got, I don't know if you're aware, there is a series of 15 CDs or 15 records or whatever, of mixes that Madlib made. My friend got the 15 CD box set. I don't know if he got the vinyl, I'm not entirely sure, but he had this as a double, so he had 2 copies of this, basically one from the box set and this one, and he gave it to me. Initially I was aware of the release, but to be honest, I wasn't going to buy it. I mean, I'm not big into hip hop, come on guys, I mean, it's not necessarily my thing. However, he gave me this. He said, well, have a listen. And I listened to it, and here Madlib is doing jazz. So he's mixing up jazz from various sources, which I don't necessarily, it's not necessarily identified as in a track list or something, not that I'm aware of. No, nothing here. It says some stuff about Sun Ra, and yeah, so it's a mix basically of jazz, and it's out there jazz, really sort of obscure and spiritual stuff and whatnot, and it's really good. I don't know what the rest of the CD box set looks like or sounds like. There are parts of it available on Spotify. I might check it out, but yeah, this is number 8, and having listened to this, I do recommend it. So, yeah. Alright, CD's over. So let's go to the final. No, I had one more record that I was expecting. It went to my work, so I'm not working this week, so I have to wait until Monday to get it. But I can tell you what it is, because I don't know when the next Final Finds video is going to be. It's Cubist Blues, which is Martin Rev and what's a guy from Big Star, the guitarist from Big Star, and it's just brilliant. I wasn't aware of this release, to be honest. I didn't know that it existed, and I saw it and I was like, this could either be like complete crap or it might be brilliant, and it is brilliant. It's really good, and I recommend it. This came out this year, the reissue obviously, because the actual music has been around since what, 99, I want to say 2000 or whatever. So this is Nouvelle Vague. This is the first album. Nouvelle Vague are sort of a project of a French DJ whose name I cannot remember. He has 2 female vocalists, and they basically, on this and consequent albums, because there have been couple of other ones as well. They play new wave covers in bossa nova style, and you cannot go wrong with either bossa nova or new wave, and they do a really good job. I mean, if you're not aware of it, you probably are. I mean, you know, it starts with Love Will Tear Us Apart, and then Just Can't Get Enough, In a Manner of Speaking, Guns of Brixton. You know, these are songs that you really like, and you know, it's you know, you could accuse him of copying out and, you know, doing the easy thing, but yeah, because that's what covers are. They are these way of getting recognition and, you know, getting people to listen to your music. But it's done in a really stylish way, and you know, it kind of, yeah, it's really good. So yeah, I saw this. I don't know if I have it back home. I honestly cannot remember. I probably have, but I can't. Yeah. So I got this. I found it for a good price, and I got it. So there you go. Nouvelle Vague. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, you know, go for it. You can't go wrong. And then something that I have been waiting for a long time, which is this, which is Belladonna of Sadness from our friend, what's his name, Masahiko Sato. And this is basically an Italian soundtrack. Yeah, no, it's Masahito Sato, so he's Japanese, but it is a Japanese movie. I posted a link to a Vimeo. Vimeo has a full movie, by the way, which is beautiful. I mean, look at the styling. I mean, this is what it looks like. It's utterly psychedelic. And I remember seeing the movie and really liking the soundtrack. I don't remember if I discovered the movie first or the soundtrack, and then anyway, I posted it like many moons ago when the VC page, I was actually a member of the VC page on Facebook, and there were like 700 people, but nobody paid attention. So yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. It is available if you search for it, Belladonna of Sadness. And yeah, it's a soundtrack. It's sort of jazzy, it's sort of funky, it's sort of what you would expect from an Italian movie, although it is Japanese, and it's really good. And yeah, go check it out, which I'm pretty sure you will. So, some releases from 2015, which are standout, and if you are sort of inclined, you will be, well, you know, in some cases, you know, I cannot say that, oh, everybody should get this, because, for example, I will talk about this one. So this is one of the top releases, in my opinion, from 2015. It is a CD, yes, oh my god. Unlike, dislike, unsubscribe, press that button, yeah, write a bad no. You writing a bad comment is like, takes too much time, just unsubscribe and dislike. You know the drill. So anyway, Leviathan, Scar-Sighted, came out early 2015, and it is brutal, sort of atmospheric at the same time, black metal. So obviously you need to have a taste for it, otherwise, you know, yeah, it is one of the best releases in my opinion from last year, but, and one of those ones that I actually got, but you know, you have to sort of like the genre. So yeah, I get it, you know, if you don't look it up, but it is very good. Similarly, although I think that there's more room to sort of accommodate for this, Ghosts Meliora, yeah, some people just lump it into heavy metal, but come on guys, I mean, this is not heavy metal, is it? No, I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. It is really catchy, it's really melodic, and if you don't mind, you know, them talking about Satan all the time, then, you know, you will have, you will enjoy this, I think. So, yeah, Meliora. This is one that was sort of a VC favorite, and the first person I remember showing this was Roger, who is probably right now on his treadmill, like watching me, because I know that's what he does. It won't be 27 minutes this time, so you know, it will be a little shorter, so sorry about that. How's it going? Is it going alright? Yeah? Sweating? If you're not sweating, you're not working out properly. Yeah. Anyway, Roger showed this at some point, and I checked it, and it's brilliant. Riley Walker and Primrose Green. Yes. The pressing is a little bit. This is the US press. Is a little bit. It's a little bit scratchy. A little bit, a tiny bit. It's not the end of the world kind of thing, but if you can find the European pressing, go for it. It's not, as I said, it's not the end of the world kind of thing, but guys, I mean, you know, geez, you know, do it right. Yeah, but it doesn't take away from the music, which is brilliant. So thank you, Roger, and yeah. And, you know, here in the list I could not, you know, add this one, which is the Sleaford Mods, obviously, and yeah, it's Key Markets. I was eagerly awaiting this one for a long time, and well, a long time, a year or so, and yeah, Sleaford Mods are one of my favorite bands. I sort of dig what they do, I dig where they're coming from, I dig their philosophy, I dig their music, I like their punky attitude, and just yeah, what can you say? If you haven't heard of the Sleaford Mods, you know, this is a good start as any, honestly. Yeah, but yeah, Sleaford Mods, a step forward in their sound as well. They are trying a little bit more stuff, which is very encouraging, and yeah, hoping to hear more from these guys 2016. So yeah, Key Markets, Sleaford Mods. Last but not least, the album that I bought twice, once on CD, triple CD, and once on triple LP, which was like, I didn't expect that to happen. Kamasi Washington, the Epic, which is truly an epic, and I'm really happy that this album exists, because you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and people that, you know, it might spark a new sort of age of cool jazz music. Because let's face it, if you're listening to jazz, you're into archaeology. I haven't seen anyone that is into jazz show albums that are newer than 1980. I don't know, when was Black Rice released? 1982, 1980 or something like that? That is a cutoff point. I haven't seen anything after that. It's like the last 30 years haven't happened for jazz. And this is a throwback sound, yes it is, but it's a throwback sound in a good way. And you know, if they were doing it right back then, why not carry on? I mean, yeah, just that. I know that the torch has been passed on to, you know, hip-hop and, you know, all these other kind of genres that are inspired and, you know, get beats and samples and whatnot from jazz, but yeah, it's not the same, is it? So yeah, Kamasi Washington, the Epic, and that's it. So 18 minutes. Sorry, Roger, it wasn't long enough. Anyway, I hope that this sort of, I don't know, entertained you, or you know, for whatever reason you're watching it, informed you, you know. So yeah, I hope that you know, whenever you see this, have a lovely 2016. Happy New Year. All the best. You know, this year for me has been rather terrible, but let's hope for the best for 2016. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So you know what you can do right now. Well, you can do it at any point, but if you reach this point, then you can like the video, dislike it. You know, if you disliked it, that's fine. Subscribe, you know, for more not so regular videos like this. Unsubscribe if you think it's utter rubbish, and stay subscribed, because, you know, probably I will be posting some more videos. Anyway, have a good time and see you around.